Imagine being told that your dream is impossible. Imagine everyone laughing at you. Would you give up? Or would you keep going? Today's story is about a poor boy who had nothing but one powerful dream. This is the story of the boy who never gave up. Let's begin. In a small village surrounded by green fields, there lived a 12-year-old boy named Ethan. His family was very poor. Their tiny wooden house was old, and every rainy season, water leaked through the roof. His father worked on a small farm, and his mother made handmade baskets to earn a little money. Life was never easy. Every morning, Ethan woke up before sunrise. He helped his father feed the animals, carried water from a nearby well, and cleaned the small yard before getting ready for school. His school was almost 5 kilometers away. He walked there every day wearing old shoes with holes in them. Sometimes his feet became wet when it rained. Sometimes the hot road burned his feet. But he never complained. He simply smiled and kept walking. Although Ethan had very little, he loved one thing more than anything else. He loved learning English. His English teacher often said, "English is not just another subject. It is a key that can open many doors." Those words stayed in Ethan's heart. Every afternoon after school, while other children played football, Ethan sat under a large mango tree with an old English book. The book was missing several pages, but he read it again and again. Whenever he found a new word, he wrote it in a small notebook. Then he practiced saying it aloud. Sometimes he made mistakes. Sometimes he couldn't pronounce the words correctly. But every mistake became another lesson. One day, a group of boys walked past him. One of them laughed. "Why are you studying so hard?" Another boy smiled and said, "You think English will make you rich?" Everyone laughed. For a moment, Ethan felt embarrassed. He closed his book and looked at the ground. Then he remembered something his mother always told him. "People may laugh at your dream today. One day they may clap for your success." Ethan took a deep breath. He opened his book again, and he continued studying. Weeks passed, then months. One day, the school announced an English-speaking competition. The winner would receive a scholarship to study in the city. Every student became excited. Ethan wanted to join, but fear entered his heart. What if I fail? What if everyone laughs again? That evening, his father noticed that Ethan looked worried. He sat beside him and quietly asked, "What happened?" Ethan explained everything. His father smiled gently. "My son," he said, "being brave doesn't mean you are never afraid. Being brave means you continue even when you are afraid." Those words changed everything. The next morning, Ethan wrote his name on the competition list. For the next 3 weeks, he practiced every single day. He spoke English while walking to school. He spoke English while helping his father. He even spoke English in front of a small mirror before going to bed. Slowly, his confidence grew. Finally, the day of the competition arrived. The hall was full of students, teachers, and parents. Ethan's hands were shaking. His heart was beating fast. When his name was called, he slowly walked onto the stage. For a few seconds, he forgot every word. The room became completely silent. He closed his eyes. He took one deep breath. Then he remembered his mother's words. He remembered his father's advice. He smiled, and he started speaking. His voice was soft at first, but with every sentence it became stronger. When he finished, the audience stood up and applauded. Many students who had laughed at him now looked at him with respect. A few minutes later, the principal announced the winner. "The first prize goes to..." Ethan! Tears filled his eyes. He had done it. Not because he was the smartest boy, not because he was the richest, but because he never gave up. That scholarship changed his life. Years later, Ethan became an English teacher. He returned to his village and opened a small learning center for children who could not afford expensive schools. Every day, he told his students, success doesn't belong to the strongest. It belongs to the person who refuses to quit. And every child who listened believed that their dreams could come true too. Life lesson. Never let your problems decide your future. Your situation may be difficult today, but your determination can create a better tomorrow. Keep learning, keep believing, and most importantly, never give up.